Oh hey, check this out. These yellow receipts are trading credit for my favorite buy-sell trade store, Bookman's, and I've been saving these up behind the scenes, trading in extra consoles and doubles of games and stuff like that. And I'm planning on doing a real big trade-in haul one of these days. I don't think this is that video, though it could very quickly turn into it if I get inside and there's something I really need, but I actually need some audio gear. So we're gonna stop and see if they have anything, and if nothing else, we'll just look around. Maybe we'll buy some audio gear, but if there's some crazy game that I gotta have, I'll spin this yellow paper. Believe me, I'll spin it. Never know what this Bookman's is gonna have. This case right here alone always has some Sega Saturn, you know, some big box PC games, stuff like that. And our other Bookman's in town doesn't often have that kind of thing. It's a lot to look at. I'm really keeping an eye out for 3DO games. Also, Yu-Gi-Oh games. There's still like 100 of them I don't have. Ooh, pretty. There's a huge infinite chasm in between what I need and what I want. I want that microphone, 150 bucks. Now I have that trading credit, but that's about half of it. And if I spend that, I'm probably gonna end up spending all of it. What do you think?
It's a conundrum.
I don't need it, I just want it. I mean, I've got other microphones, but that's the one I want. We both have streaming rigs at home, computers that we need to get into working order to go live on our other channel and, you know, do some game streaming, stuff like that. And I've got her a perfect microphone that is very responsive to her, the pitch of her voice. It's a frequency response thing, and my voice sounds pretty good on these microphones. Should I get it? I've never seen Yu-Gi-Oh cards here. Duelist pack. There's something I'm kind of kicking myself about at this Bookman's. This whole wall right here used to be full of in-box Game Boy, Game Boy Advance, Game Boy Color games. Now these are all pretty much nonsense. Las Vegas, Cool Hand, though that does look great. As far as Game Boy boxes go, Arctic Tail, Blizzard McGuire, Power Spike. Is that what it's called? Power Spike? Okay. They're in box, and Game Boy is closer to the top of the list of things I'm passionate about collecting in box stuff for. So I've got a lot of the stuff I would want out of the way, like, you know, Monster Rancher, just Yu-Gi-Oh, some of that stuff I collect. But you know, the shovelware stuff, these are all like $5 to $8 a piece, and I've got the trading credit. I think I'm just gonna leave with all 4 of these, and I want to make a better habit in the future of stopping by here every couple of weeks and just basically buying everything in box Game Boy cheap they have, so I can get more of this shovelware stuff out of the way. I'm not gonna get that microphone. I want it, but I've got other microphones at home. I have one for him and I both. They sound fine. I really came for some headphones and some other stuff. For whatever reason, I've had some bad luck, and both of my really good pair of headphones went out this week. Just fizzled out, just don't work. One was going out already, because it's a pair of Bose headphones I've had for years. I traveled the whole world with them, and they're out. And then the other pair this week I broke, so I'm not gonna buy any headphones here today. But we are gonna buy some Game Boy games. Hannah, you see anything you want?
No.
Nothing?
No.
Are you sure you don't want Axe Battler?
Lol, no thank you.
This is Axe Battler.
That sounds really scary.
Good look. It's a good cover though. I'd buy it in box if they had it in box. I only have like 8 in-box Game Gear games. I bought them all at a gaming expo pre-COVID. It's the only gaming expo I've ever been to, because I started this channel, went to one, a couple months later, COVID. I've since been invited to a couple. We've been invited to a couple, and love to go, but COVID. There's still not, we were kind of invited to a couple a little while back, and then they postponed them further because of COVID. One day, Tindo and Hannah, one day, coming to a gaming expo near you. A Gameboy Game Hero Lockbox radar mission, and it's 20 bucks. If it's got the manual in it, I'll buy it too. Yeah, I'll take that, please. Okay. We'll go check out now.
Are you careful with these?
Yeah. Well, this guy here gets the book, gets the building. Whoever this child is. I don't even remember. Even when you do remember mine, I'm sorry. Just major. Don't tell me.
No, you're fine. So spoon?
Yes.
$1.
Fantastic.
My bad.
No, I'll just carry them out. Can you combine those?
I think I'm with you. The Game Boy Advance is my favorite console whenever I was a kid, and they're uncommon enough that I think that we should definitely get them every single time we see them. These are in such good condition.
This is the one right here. That might be, besides our one sealed Game Boy game, which I'll show you guys when we get home. This might end up being our most valuable game after that, which is not saying much because it was 20 bucks, 50 cents. But we just don't have a lot of them in box, and I want to. Well, I guess we've got some loose ones, maybe some like Game Boy Advance games that are worth a little more. I don't know. Let's go thrifting, and then we'll go home and look a little bit at our Game Boy collection. We drove pretty far to get to this one. This is the second most northern Goodwill. That may not be true. There may be some on the west end that are a little further north, but this Goodwill is so far up here. We're a good 30, 45-minute drive from home, but this is a good Goodwill, and we were already on our way to this side of town, so I hope there's some good stuff. Really just, he got some good stuff. He's rolling out with a TV and a ski or something.
Today's one mission was to find some black Levi's with some stretch in it. So I think we've completed our task. We're good. Those look like they should work.
Just Dance 4. Don't be the only video game here, bro. There's not a lot. But Zumba.
This doesn't happen very often. There is a full primary set here. They're not in good shape at all. That's so sad. They're individually priced, so $249, $349, okay. $449, that's not bad. $549, okay. The yellow tagged. I think that's probably the new color this week. They're probably not on sale or anything. Honestly, I don't want to break up the set, but like these are not in good shape at all. These guys are though. So it might be worth just getting these. And those aren't really worth anything. I mean, this one's kind of worth something to me because I use these as cereal bowls. But I don't know. Probably get the bottom two.
I forget about this. Every time I'm here, the toys are way over there. Way over there. The toy wall, bag wall, is on this side. So I could have just as easily walked out of this store for getting this one. McDonald's Beyblade. Lots of bags of Lego. Pretty cheap too, all things considered. $5. Tech deck.
Okay, time for Bratz dolls. No dolls over here whatsoever, so we're gonna walk over here. I have seen them here before. Found one recently, and I think those are the only dolls that are here at all. So that's a rip.
I have this problem where I'm so heavy that almost any digital scale that's like a household scale that I get on won't tell me how much I weigh. So I spend a lot of time not knowing how much I weigh as I kind of fluctuate in weight. But this thing, I don't think I weigh 390 pounds, which is its max. So I think we should be able to figure it out. Oh.
What's it reading?
All right. I don't even know what that means. 300. 340, 357 pounds. That's not bad. I weighed about 375, middle of COVID. I was bigger. All right, let's see how tall I am. I guess I should do a flat footed, shouldn't I?
Probably.
All right, Crocs off.
A little higher.
Higher?
Yeah. There you go.
Oh, is it level?
Yeah.
All right, come on down here. What is this, centimeters? I guess I'm right at 77 and a half inches. 77 and a half inches is right at 6 feet 5.5 inches, 6 foot 5.5, so right under 6'6". How many pounds was it? 300 and... I've already forgot. Roll the tape. What is this? So wait, you got the whole set?
I got the whole set.
What is the most out of that set you've ever seen together at once?
Maybe 2 or 3.
Never the whole set?
Never.
That's wild. Well, I'm glad you found something. I didn't find anything in there. But that's like, forget my Game Boy games. That's find of the day. Well, I'll tell you why this is extra good. My grandmother put in a special request that we bring her a whole set next time we come home. Does she have some?
She's got the big Red Bull. I've never seen the big Red Bull.
She's got a rare Red Bull, so she needs the smaller 3. So
she does.
Between some other ones we have laying around at home and these, we'll definitely be able to take her a whole set. That's crazy.
So exciting. They weren't expensive. They were like, this was $249, $349, $449, $549.
That's cheap for that set. I mean, go to your local antique mall and look around. You'll see that set is...
This set in like pristine condition goes for about $80. So with them being a little bit on the like less perfect side.
Well, I guess the blue is imperfect. The red is trashed.
Yeah.
And the green and yellow are pretty superb.
Which is really crazy. The green one is really rare to be in good condition.
Yeah.
For some reason, that color fades really fast.
So do you know what you're gonna do with them? I don't know if those are going to my grandmother. I know we've got to get some to my grandmother. You got some at home.
I do.
You need to upgrade some of your own.
Yeah.
So do you know how you're gonna shift them around yet, or are you gonna decide later?
I'll decide later.
All right, well, we'll figure it out. Either way, it's crazy to find a whole set together. All right, Hannah's at home getting some sewing done, and I'm gonna go into Best Buy here and get those headphones that we failed to secure earlier. Gotta have some. Gotta have them tonight. I'll show you why I need them so bad tonight, and then we'll get on to those Game Boy games that I promised we'd talk about. And they say the perfect headphones don't exist. Maybe I won't. But these are actually 20 bucks, it'll be all right. Built-in remote and microphone. It's a lot harder to buy cheap headphones than it used to be, it seems like. All the fancy gaming ones are cool and all, but I don't need all that. There is some cheap stuff here, but... So we actually just streamed. I streamed to our second channel, Rubber Duck Yellow, and Hannah streamed to Twitch, which was pretty cool. Twitch chat's always lit. Well, you're too close, Hannah! I swear to God! Oh, now you're gonna let the chickens out! You're so bad at Minecraft! Ah!
I'm so sorry.
Go back inside and get dirt.
Is that the handshake?
Yeah. Oh! Yeah. No. I deserve that. But how were the new headphones?
They were good. They're nice and tight because they're brand new.
Yeah.
They'll loosen up over time.
Even fully extended, they didn't fit my head at all. But that's what the whole headphone search was for today. I know this is a little bit complicated, but you know, we have another channel that we do stuff on, and we do some other stuff live, and we do some stuff even kind of putting up clips on Facebook. So all of these are different ways you can interact with us. If you're not into gaming and you're just here on this channel for the thrifting, that's fine. No need to go over to Twitch. I mean, you certainly can try it out and see if it's anything you're into. But we know that we have a lot of interests. I mean, that goes without saying. I mean, I collect video games, I collect toys, you're into sewing, we're both into making, and we want to find ways continuously to add all these other things into what we do on this channel, but sometimes they don't have a great place. Like, it's not easy to stream video games on our main channel here, so that's why the other channel, Twitch. All that being said, you know, there are links below this video to some other stuff that we get up to, whether it be other types of reselling, gaming, you name it. So go click on those links below. Every video we make has a description. Click a little down arrow, check out some of those links. So you can find a link to our Twitch down there where you'll be able to see Hannah stream more in the future. And also, I don't know what else is down there. Our second channel, like I said, our merch store's down there. Just a lot of other stuff we're into. But that's it for that. Streaming was fun. Now let's talk about those Game Boy games before we wrap this video up.
Yeah.
All right, now that everything else is out of the way today, we can talk about Game Boy games. And for future reference, just to clear this up, when I say Game Boy, I'm very likely referring to Game Boy, Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance, which there's a mix of here in this stack. Prior to tonight, this was the only in-box Game Boy stuff that I owned. Here's what I'm adding to the collection today. We'll talk about it a little bit more. But I do have a lot more loose Game Boy stuff. Basically a giant plastic bag full of it. That's how I store it away on my bottom shelves. Just a bag full of loose Game Boy games. But I want to go through and replace them all with in-box. They're one of my favorite things to collect. I think they're one of my favorite things to put on a shelf. I just think that looks great. So I actually have a sealed copy of Dynasty Warriors Advance. Now, some of these other ones are going to look sealed, but they're not. These are not factory sealed. These are resealed. Dynasty Warriors is. These are not. Cool Borders. Actually, this Sean Palmer's Pro Snowboarder, that is factory sealed. This is an aftermarket seal. I'm not really going to sit here and make a tutorial on how to tell the difference, but it's not that hard once you kind of learn what's what. But Chess Master, Danny Phantom, Bugs Life, Tom and Jerry, The March of the Penguins, Penguin, E.T., Big Mother Truckers, Herbie the Love Bug, and then Nickelodeon, Battle for Volcano Island, Frogger's Game, one of my favorite games on Game Boy Advance. I've played it all the way through a couple times. Crash Bandicoot, Crash Purple, Ripto's Rage, so it's like Spyro and Crash Bandicoot. And then one of my prized possessions, Harvest Moon for the Game Boy Color factory sealed. It's worth a couple $100. It's one of my favorite things, and I should probably sell it and just buy an already open copy. But I like having a couple valuable games sitting around here. But that's everything I owned before today that was in box, and now we're going to add Las Vegas Cool Hand and Power Spike, which is so funny, but it's minty. Arctic Tail, Lizzie McGuire 3, Homecoming, Havoc, and then probably the best find for the day. You'll have to comment below and let me know if you've played this before. Honestly, it doesn't look too much like it's up my alley, but I'll give it a try. I'll put it in my Game Boy and play it. I've got my regular Game Boys over here. I play it loud green and yellow. If I play regular Game Boys, I sometimes play them on the yellow one, but I've got a backlit Game Boy Color that I play most of them on. It's just, I love this thing. I love that it's yellow, and I try to collect as many yellow consoles and handhelds as I can, but I need to get it backlit because it doesn't really get a lot of love since I got my backlit Game Boy Color. But that's my inbox collection now. I'll probably give you a little bit of an update in a week or two about my Game Boy collection, because you can see some of these games are in these plastic cases. The more valuable ones anyways, like Harvest Moon. I need to get more of those. Luckily, they do sell them on Amazon, so I'm going to buy the ones on Amazon for the first time, and I'll give you guys a little bit of a, not review, but I'll tell you how they are when I get them. And we'll probably on an episode next week put all these in those boxes and find a new place for them to live on my shelves. But that was it for me. I guess we can go ahead and add them to the collection real quick, just so you can see some values. I paid $6 for Lizzie McGuire. According to price charting, it's at $5.73 right now. You're going to see a lot of this ups and downs. Arctic Tail, I paid $5.50. Price charting says $4.92. Power Spike, I paid $8.50 and it says $7.27. I love the hollow front Game Boy games. This one says $7. I paid $8.50. And then what else did I just buy? The most important one. I paid $20.50, and price charting says $27.22. Really, if you want a more accurate price, you need to go look up what they're selling for on eBay at this exact minute, and that will kind of help you more. But CLZ Games is the app that I use, and it usually does okay. But I can go ahead and add all 5 of those to my collection, and boom, all in, no problems. Now, let me move some Game Boy games out of the way because Hannah has something to show us she bought today. We've already talked about it a little bit, but honestly, in too many ways, this is cooler than Game Boy games. Because the color, look at how colorful. Go ahead and pop all of them out and show them to us one by one.
So excited. I mean,
Yellow.
I have never found the primary set all from one person before. Like, someone owned all this. Someone made their cookies with these and put them in the dishwasher, which is why they look like this. But
don't put your Pyrex in the dishwasher, folks.
no! Use the soap and water and scrub them. But they took great care of these. These are beautiful.
They probably just never used them.
Probably not. It's so funny. Growing up, we had these same bowls, and in the primary set, and the green and yellow bowls were most used. This was the cooked chocolate pudding bowl, and this was the cookie bowl. So anytime we made chocolate chip cookies, Christmas cookies of any type, they were in this bad boy.
I've eaten a lot of popcorn out of the green and the yellow one.
That's why both of my green and yellow ones are dirty right now, because you had popcorn 2 days in a row.
Well, she told on me, but I did.
You did. They're both full of popcorn kernels. But it's kind of funny that these two are the worst condition ones in this set, because these are my worst condition ones too. My blue one's actually pretty decent, but my red one is pretty scratchy like this too. So I still am looking for a really great condition red bowl, but I think I'm gonna keep this little baby together, and I'm gonna pop it in my antique mall.
Just see if you can sell the whole set?
Yeah, I'm gonna try it. I know that my memory of them, I didn't look them up today to see if the prices have changed recently, but typically they go for about $80 for a full set. With this being a 50% great condition, I'll probably shoot for maybe like 60 and see how that goes. Maybe like 70 to be optimistic, because they do sale days too. So, but yeah, I think that's my plans for them, and we're gonna see how that goes. I've never sold a full set in my antique mall before. I usually just do one-off pieces, because I've never gotten a full set together. But I'm very excited about that. This is a great find.
It was such a great find. I hope you're able to find even more of them, because when you do get those full sets together, they will sell. All right, guys, that's it. Like I already said, check the links below this video. Check out what we've got going on outside of this channel. And then that's really going to be it. Hit the subscribe button. Help us get to 15,000 subs. But most importantly, we post daily videos on this channel, so we'd love to see you back tomorrow. So until then, peace out.